Regular session, Nogales Housing Authority Board of Commissioners meeting 3 p.m. Wednesday, March the 9th, 2022, City Hall Complex. I call the meeting to order. Please rise for the pledge of allegiance. Madam Clerk, will you please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Talk to the public. Do I have anybody talk to the public? Okay. Number 4, Director's Report. Update on maintenance policy revision to better serve our tenants and increase efficiency. Mr. Thompson.
Good afternoon, Chairman, members of the Commission. Good afternoon, Robert Thompson from the Housing Authority. As you recall, during our REACT inspection, there were a couple of issues that came up, and we're trying our best to adopt policy or amend it to best fit the needs and requirements that we have. At this point, we identified that there was no quality assurance on our maintenance policy. There were no response times to emergencies or completion times. At this point, I've drafted a policy. It's still a little bit in review that we will implement that should affect the way we do our procedures or how we handle work orders at the Housing Authority. This would affect maintenance personnel only and the response on that. So that's another positive thing that came out of all the REACT inspection that we identified as a deficiency and that we were able to accomplish. So with that, any questions on the policy? It's not on there, it's just a quick update on it.
Number 5, resolutions. Number 1, consideration and possible action on housing resolution. A resolution by the Board of Commissioners of the City of Nogales Housing Authority approving and adopting the Nogales Housing Authority operating budget for fiscal year 2023. So move here. Discussion.
Mr. Chairman, members of the Commission, the Housing Authority's budget ends on the last day of March, 31st of March. So we're up to speed on it. This should cover personnel, ERE, and all those small purchase, I shouldn't say small purchase, funding to continue providing the service in the maintenance area. Grants for capital improvements, projects, and all that is something that will be brought up in the near future. That's part of our 5-year plan. We've exhausted 1 year, or we should be exhausting 1 year of our current 5-year plan at the end of the month. So it's only best and natural to add an additional year at the end. So we will bring that forward to the commissioners by April. Hopefully.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Future agenda items.
On my end, Mr. Chairman, I want to, like I said, bring back the 5-year plan and bring that up. But aside from that, that's all I have unless the commissioners have something else to add. So this is a really cool story if you don't mind me sharing it a couple minutes. And this is not 100% redo. What we did was we installed brand new appliances and the hood over the range. This lady had white appliances. We brought in the black. It made everything pop. She's got this nice teal aqua sort of vibe in her unit. So she promised me not to show her picture of her smiling, but it'd be difficult for me not to. So there she is right there. And by smiling, that's as good as it gets with her. But she was really happy about the new installs. We just did this yesterday. This is a series of 8 units that we were able to acquire appliances. So the supply chain is now answering to our demands, and we're getting them. So more to follow. This is over on Guerrero by the school, by Wade Carpenter. The Morley ones are, yeah, those are really nice. Once I get the appliances in, oh my God, they're gonna be nice. Bungalow, yeah. Those are pristine there. This is really really cool. So that's her happy face right there. That's Miss Chapetti.
She's by herself now.
She's by herself. Yes, her husband passed about a year ago, 2 years ago. Yeah,
Very nice.
it's pretty cool. Really cool success story that we're doing moving forward with it. So I figured I'd share with everybody. Of course, thank everybody for the support.
Good job, Robert. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know. We do have Mr. Lida in place.
Mayor, are all apartments being done like that?
Yes,
Or-
that's our goal. We're trying to fade out all white face appliances, get rid of those, so when we walk into a unit, we know that all these black face appliances were either installed in 2021 and on. It takes just as much time to order a white one than it does a gray one, a green one, or a black one. We went with a black. It looks nice. Actually, that was Mr. Gaudet's idea, and we figured let's keep moving with that because they look really sharp.
They do.
They look really sharp, and there is no cost difference.
Very nice. Very
Mhm.
nice.
Mayor,
Yes, go ahead.
how you doing on occupancy and all that?
We moved up 2%, so we're now up at 94 and poquito, 94 and a half. We'll leave it at that. By the end of this week, we'll have 8 more units ready to go. Similar setup with the appliances. The majority are 1s, 2s, and 3 bedrooms. We have a zero demand for 4-bedroom apartments. What we're going to end up doing is uphousing or overhousing the 3 bedrooms into 4 bedrooms because we have a bigger need for 3s. Same would be applied for the 2 to 3s and so forth. But right now, our waiting list is open 100%. I will ask IT to go ahead and post that on our social media links or outlets so we have a bigger demand. Our waiting list for the 1 bedrooms went from like 40 to 15. There's a lot of reasons behind that, but they're moving in quick. So our occupancy is going up, pending the black appliances, of course. So it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty cool to see that happen now, where we were stagnant without any appliances. Yes. So this morning I had a really cool conversation with this Yolanda Soto from one of the food banks. I don't want to misname the food bank, but one of the food banks. She reached out to our deputy city manager with a really cool idea of acquiring and utilizing old newspaper vending machines. Put a quarter in, pop it open, grab a paper, and go. So Mr. Coppola, Ms. Soto have this really cool idea to stock those vending machines, of course, free of charge, nothing going that way, and have canned goods and cleaning products in those. And we want to place those or strategically place those in areas where people such as Ms. Chapetti have no means of transportation, either with us from the housing authority and the food bank figure out a way to stock those continuously. So if Ms. Chapetti needs a can of beans, can of goods or whatever, it's right outside her doorstep. We've identified 2 locations right now: the laundromat inside this complex and the laundromat downtown in Bungalow as well. The laundromat downtown in Bungalow, that needs a facelift, and that's something that we're working on to get washers and dryers in there because we provide those for our tenants down there. Tomorrow at 10:30, I'll be meeting with Ms. Soto to somewhat finalize everything and have those really cool self-serving repurposed vending machines for cleaning goods, cleaning products, and canned goods. And we'll just have to restock those weekly, daily, or what have you. So that was a really cool idea from the International and Yolanda. Yeah, it'd be cool. And I guess they're already painted and they got their own thing on them. So that'll be a nice little, I guess, public, notification of stuff. So that's pretty neat.
That's real good. Okay, is there any future agenda? Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, we're sitting by the saying aye.
Aye.
I had
And we're at 12. Qué rápido, a ver. Wow. Mira.